Welcome to the Arkansas E-Traveler. Today I actually find myself in Missouri at the Buc-ee's location in Springfield as the Mercedes-Benz high-power charging network has made its way to the Mid-South, bringing with it the Alpitronic Hypercharger. We're going to do a charging session, pulled up at about 6%. We'll go check out Buc-ee's, see what how much brisket's on the board, and take a little site visit as well. I'm standing here at the Mercedes-Benz Alpitronic Hypercharger, the HYC 400 units, and we got the Blazer pulled up here, and we're going to see if we can't get a charge out of this. Right behind me is I-44 between Oklahoma City and St. Louis. I'm good for a trip on that about once or twice a year to go see the St. Louis Cardinals. We'll probably make that trip again this year if John Mozeliak gets his act together, but that's a different conversation. So let's go ahead and get plugged in and see how this charging session goes. All right, things are really bright out here. Hopefully we can see this. So right here it tells us that we're going to have about a $50 hold on our session here, but that's no problem. And in order to do this, let's go ahead and get everything in order. So now we'll grab the handle. Now this is the exciting part from what everybody tells me. Yep, just swings right around. Look at that. Okay, and then we'll plug it in. Okay. All right, back here we have some options. Let's go back. Plug and charge, obviously not for a GM, payment card, app, or the charging card. Tell you what, the best option for me is probably to go back in here because I'm recording on my phone that's going to obviously be able to start it. But I think we can go to here, and here we are. So let's go to charge point, Mercedes-Benz, 10 of 10 available. Connectors, there we go. We're on number 1 and start charging. All right, let's go see if it worked. $0.52 per kilowatt hour. Available power is 400. We'll accept. Connector is already plugged in. Although I may have to redo it. We're blinking, so I think everything's good. Let's just make sure. And preparing charging session. I appreciate that they have matte screens on this, kind of helps with the glare. Preparing power delivery. Run through the handshake, of course. And there's the click, and here we go. Ramping up. Now again, for the folks at home, I drive a 2024 Blazer EV e-all-wheel drive. It's only going to get 150 kilowatts. If you think it's supposed to be faster than that, I don't know what to tell you. Take it up with GM. But We're ramping up, getting close to the prescribed charging speed here. Obviously pack voltage will have to come up. Let's take a look at charging detail. Oh, very nice. We get the charging curve here. That'll be fun to look at the end. State of charge started at 6. All right, so here's a location. We're kind of out here, very close to I-44. You can probably hear it right behind me, but it's a beautiful Buc-ee's. Not the largest by any stretch, but we'll go in and see what's going on today at Buc-ee's here in just a moment. All right, so back out here at the Blazer EV. We've kind of begun to drop off a little bit now, 123 kilowatts pulling, as we have reached a 50% state of charge. That's pretty good. I'm definitely grateful for that. Let's go ahead and see if we can't take a little walk around here. All right, so chargers, you're very close to the area where they will let you walk your pets. In fact, over here, you'll see we have behind the charging and transformer equipment an entire, almost looks like a track for that. So we have this whole row of chargers right here. And what's interesting is actually the ones at the very end do not split. Trash cans, I don't think I saw any squeegees, but they're right over there. Yeah, the ones at the end, I guess because these are handicap accessible, there's only one charger, so you can come down to the end here if you don't want to split power. Take a look at the equipment here. All right, so if you know anything about this Buc-ee's, this was not the first charger here. The Tesla Supercharger, there are version 4 dispensers on the other side of the campus. So I can already hear in the comments, why are you charging there at 52 cents per kilowatt hour when you could be charging at 33 cents to make a video? It's an investment. It's fine. I'm not worried about it. It's fine for today. It's not the biggest battery in the world, and it's fine. But actually today I'm on a Costco run. This is the closest Costco to my location in Bentonville. You can probably imagine why there's no Costco in Bentonville. But on a Costco run, doing some returns and things from the Christmas season, and obviously going to pick up a $5 rotisserie chicken for dinner tonight. So we'll finish up here, then we'll head to Costco and be on our way. We're getting ready to approach the 80% mark here. Charge time is going to be, appears right at 40 minutes. About 3 minutes longer than it was at Pilot Flying J the other day. And I can show you exactly why. That dip right there went all the way down to 40 kilowatts on the GM dip today. That tells me that it probably suspended and got all the way up to 155 kilowatts at the top, but it probably suspended that at that height for a little bit longer than it did the other day, so you kind of have to let it cool off. I checked the battery temp on the way in using the OBD2 adapter. It was at 75 degrees, and when it hit 40, about right in here, hit 40 kilowatts, it was all the way up to 120. So we'll be finishing up. There it is. Received 68 kilowatts. Charge time 40 minutes. Not too bad. Not bad at all. $38, about the same it was at the Pilot Flying J in West Memphis. They are both 52 cents per kilowatt hour. And then again, one last look at this charging curve. Also available in the ChargePoint app, because ChargePoint is the back-end provider for these. If you are ever curious about keeping up with it while you go inside of Buc-ee's or whatever. Now, one thing to note, 155 kilowatts, is that the fastest charge ever? No, but this is not the fastest charging vehicle ever. It's not an eGMP, it's not a Lucid Air, it's not a Hummer. It's just on the Ultium platform, and it can only get 150 to 155 kilowatts. So when it reaches that and can hang it up there pretty close to that for a while, I'm pretty happy. So good charging session here. These are wonderful chargers, and I see what the hype is about. But I think that the true test of the hype will come when we get these in the ground for a longer period of time and get to see just how good their longevity is here in the United States. All right, and there you have it, a site visit at the Buc-ee's location in Springfield, Missouri, using the new Alpitronic Hyperchargers from the Mercedes-Benz fast charging network. No brisket sandwich today. Like I said, we're about to go to Costco. Overpriced brisket versus a $1.50 hot dog. You know which way I'm gonna go. That should tell you. But I did get these. Kryptonite. So thanks for tuning in to the Arkansas E-Traveler. We will be continuing these adventures and doing site reviews throughout 2025. And I look forward to seeing many of you out on the trails in Arkansas and on the roads all around. And I hope that you all enjoy a blessed and happy New Year. And we'll look forward to seeing you then. Happy trails, everyone.